Hi everyone, let's talk about Snowdonia, which is on Kickstarter right now for I think another one more week. It's got a crazy deluxe, beautiful complete edition on Kickstarter right now, and you can check out the campaign page for that. I'm only going to be talking about basic Snowdonia, really the old version that I've got. But yeah, hopefully the playthrough, if you don't know the game yourself, the playthrough will give you a good idea of whether it's for you or not. So I imagine this won one of my Kickstarter votes, and yeah, I imagine that a lot of people wanted to know more about it for the campaign, or maybe people just really want to see the game because it's a really good one. I'll say up front that if you're looking for balanced pros and cons and things, I love this game, and yeah, we've had it for quite a few years now and played it probably more than most. Been back to it, when we used to go to game groups and things. It was a regular, and I would bring it out a lot at home as well. For mainly, I love the game itself, but it's got so many different variations and permutations. I've got a few of the expansion packs that add different scenarios to the game. The basic game itself came with two. There is I think it's called Blenau Festinog as the other side, I think, for me to butcher the pronunciation of that as well, where there is a mountain that we are working towards the top of it. We are each starting on each side and trying to race to that station in the middle. There is a daffodil line. There is the necropolis line. There are all these really different, distinct ways of playing it that definitely add to the variability of the game. But just in the basic game itself, and just in the Snowdonia scenario, we've played this itself loads of times as well because the game is just so good. There are so many things as well that are kind of unique to this. So first of all, the event cube system. I absolutely love that because not only is it laid out to you what's going to happen, you know how powerful the risk is. You've got it kind of set out for you. The work rate's 4. If you really want to if you really wanted to clear all of this rubble out yourself because you've got that beautiful doubler card, but I needed to do this particular action this round instead. Well, you're risking the event cube coming out and just the whatever it is, the rival company just clearing out all of the rubble ahead of you, and you get nothing for it. If you were planning on building in a station and you just needed one more turn, well, you can see that the event cube it's on 3 and the next one is build on the station. So maybe you need to do that right now. It's good for so many things. It's driving you to kind of I need to do this stuff before it gets done for me. And it's discouraging hoarding the cubes as well, because if players have got a ton of those cubes out in front of them, well, the event cubes get left in the bag, so it's going to be them coming out more and more often, and yeah, can really end up spiraling out of control where a few of those come out in one go, and the game just plays itself and completes it. It's a good thing as well for keeping up the pace of the game. We can't all slow down and hoard these resources and meticulously plan all of these things and wait until we've got all of the right contract cards lined up for all of these abilities to go off. You can't wait for that because chances are by the time you've planned all of that out and gotten all of your ducks in a row, the game's finished. The event cubes have built the final track for you, and tough luck, you waited too long. It's good for so many different things, and I think it's just an absolutely fantastic system. And there are other great things as well. The contracts seem, I can't speak about the behind the scenes stuff, but they seem anyway beautifully balanced between the power of the effect that you're getting versus the opportunity for points that you're getting at the top. They do some quite varied things as well, and once you've got them, you either want them because they are perfect for what you've built already and they will reward you with points, but now you've got this power, so surely you want to take advantage of this power, or the other way around. You're desperate for it to have the power right now because you want to double a rubble action, or you want some free conversion of iron, but now I've got this reward if I can get 10 more rubble cubes, so okay, maybe I want to start excavating now, but I can see that up ahead it's going to be foggy, so we're not going to be able to do it for 2 more rounds, and maybe the game's going to be over by then, so I need to drop my plans right now and start excavating right now. So that's another thing that's driving you, the way that the contract cards are influencing you, the weather that you can see up ahead, that maybe I don't want to excavate right now because it's actually quite rainy. But am I leaving? What if other people do it instead? And I'm going to get left behind. Maybe I just want to put my worker on just in case nobody else does it. You've got all of these different systems in the game driving you, and then there's the other players. That's yeah, the game is so good for other players just changing what you need to do right away. And you are trying to play these mind games when there are spaces with these two action slots on them. You know, the stockyard is beautiful. I really want the coal. Maybe it's worth points to you, but more often than not, you want it to be able to keep accessing your third worker. There's generally nothing there, or maybe only one coal cube there, and you can only take one. So you're desperate to go first because, I need the iron, or I need the coal, or I want the cubes that I'm planning for. But if I go second, I get first player, which can be so vital because it is quite a tight worker placement game. You know, in a two-player game, there is only one space where you can actually build the track or do some conversion or get a contract card. It's really, really tight, and first player can be absolutely vital. But to get first player, you're often going to have to give up the cubes you ideally wanted, or for clearing out the rubble as well, the excavation action. It's really good for, I can see, I really want one more thing to be converted, but if I go in this first space, then someone can swoop in ahead of me and clear out the next station and get themselves a huge number of points. So, okay, I'm going to put myself in the second position so that if someone does excavation, I'm going to get those points. But now nobody else wants to do excavation because I've done that. And so there's all of these beautiful, beautiful things working together, and it just feels like such a tight, smooth game. I just absolutely love it, and I haven't got a bad word to say about it, really. I absolutely haven't explored even the expansions that I've got, let alone all of the varied things and the promo cards and stuff. There's so many times that we've gone back to the ones in the box that they are undiscovered for now, but there is such a vast amount for this. I think it's is it like 14 or something different scenarios and things. You can see them all on the campaign page for the Kickstarter because they keep getting unlocked. You know, new trains or new scenarios made by different designers as well. I can't really speak about playing them myself in this, but if you're interested in whether Snowdonia just as a base game is worth seeking out, I'd say watch the playthrough more than anything. But for me personally, it's absolutely fantastic. I haven't got a bad word to say about it really at all. I love so many of these things, and the fact that they are all piled into one game and just gel together beautifully, it's just a really, really fantastic one for me. Yeah, if you were hoping to be put off, then I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's another video that I'm really glad to make as well. It's one that I'm really glad to see win the vote because it's fun just making this playthrough as well. But yeah, that's just Snowdonia. The campaign page is there, or maybe you're thinking of picking up. Surely there's going to be a lot of copies of people selling on their other one if they pick up a new Kickstarter. Yeah, there's going to be lots of ways to get hold of it, or if you just want to play it for yourself, I think it's something really, really great, and makes enough twists and turns on what you might expect from a worker placement game that it definitely stands out. And then there's the trains as well. You having to do work to get access to more workers that you have to keep supplying them with coal, or do you want trains that are worth points or will get you more coal now and maybe cheaper, or you hold out until later and get ones that have got special abilities. Yeah, I can keep going on forever, but I'm going to shut up now. That is Snowdonia. The playthrough is there, the Kickstarter page is there. Everything's there for you really, isn't it? Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.